All right, this is a quick overview of Unit 4316. So we start on in the corner of the house, and then we go all the way around, and we point out a few things, obviously. So we start right here. The shut-off valve, if you need to shut it off, this is where you were to shut it off. This is a pressure regulating valve. The pressure right now, what I read, was about 35. It could be a little bit higher. So you could turn this and or get them to turn it to increase it. Usually is recommended between 45 and 60. The going pressure, water pressure around here is about 60 psi. So this is a chase or a sleeve for the irrigation system. So if you ever have an irrigation system, they'll connect it to here. They would chase the wires or the pipe underground for the water supply, because you're going under the slab and it comes out here. So that's what that is. Those are chases. There is no house number, as you can see. So I'm not sure if they would put a pedestal outside or a house number in here. As I continue going around here, we see that here on the west side of the house, the terrain is obviously desert, right? And it's usually hard terrain. However, when you get it disturbed, then this starts sliding down. As you can see, they put some material from other location that wasn't here. So when this happens, it's recommended that they would probably put a retaining wall here. It could be a punny wall, or it could be anything as high as 4 feet or 6 feet, but something to keep the terrain or the slope from sliding down. In the event of a major rain or storm, then it obviously is going to come down here to your units and to the house. So I continue going around the perimeter of the house. A couple of things in here. I would recommend this to be painted to match the existing. That one to be painted to match the existing. These are the evaporation line. This one is the evaporation line for the heat pump, which is this one here. And the other one is for the drain pipe, for the drain pans under the air handlers. So the top is air handler, the bottom one is evaporation. So continue going around. As we continue, we get to the sliding doors, and the sliding doors would need to be adjusted because they're really hard to open, as you can see. This need to be sloped so when it rains, it does not, the water rain runoff doesn't come back here to the slab. As I open this one is not that bad, but this one is hard to open, so it will need some lubrication here at the bottom. Okay, so now when I do the inspection inside the house, we start at the beginning of the house and we go all the way around, just same fashion as the exterior inspection. And there's a couple of things that I do. I have these outlet tester that would test for power, shows me the power, and it shows me the voltage, and it tells me if it's correct or not. And then as a backup, I also have these, it's a wireless tester. Then I have this is a thermal heat gun for the temperature. And then I use this one that is a thermal reader, and this is to read in between the drywall, just to make sure that you have insulation and there's no hot spots or anything like that. And you do have plenty of insulation on the exteriors of the walls, and then insulation up in the attic. All right, so as I continue, I go all the way around and I just point out the things that need to be corrected. So we come here to the hallway bath right over here. So in this, we're missing a mirror. Not sure if you guys ask for a vanity or maybe a medicine cabinet or a space here. Usually they'll have an indented space for like something like this for you to put your stuff up there. Again, that could be an option or not. No problem with the water or the shut-off valves. I check all the power here, and you have water on here for the hookup for washer and dryer. So as we continue here, I'll come to the master. Before we the master bedroom here. So this is supposed to be one for the light and one for the fan, but they have both the light and the fan working on the same switch. It does have a remote control, and I tested the remote control, and it does work just fine. But however, it would be a good idea if they have one for the light and one for the fan. We have mirrors in here in the master bathroom. Not much to show you in there. All right, as we continue, the termination, the cables in here, you will see it on the report, but not on the video right now. When I open this up, the internet or the telecommunication cables are not terminated. In other words, they just cut and spliced. They do not terminate with a connector or anything like that. I check all your appliances. Appliances are outside the scope of inspection, but I'll test them anyway just to make sure that they work. So I check this works, everything works here. Microwave and also the oven. I check here for water supply. You do have that. That's the pantry. This is the door to, wrong one. That is the pantry. Sorry about that. This is the door to the garage. And it's supposed to self-close and not really violently, and it does. So that's a good thing. Okay. Supposed to be solid wood, fire rated for at least 20 minutes, and this one it is. The garage doors, I check to make sure that their sensors work, and they do work. We're missing the light bulbs in here on this one, and also in this one right here. So when the garage door is activated, then this needs to come on. I got the ladder, and I got to go up there. There's also there's an attic access here, and this one here as well. There's a lot of they insulated the garage, which typically is not insulated, but they insulated the attic on top of the garage. Central vacuum cleaner. I will show you how that works inside. And then this one here. This is your hot water heater. It's 50 gallons hot water heater. Right here, 50 gallons. And it was off when I came in, so I am waiting for the water to heat up a little bit. This is if you would like to install a water softener. So the loop is plumbed for a water softener, or for a complete house RO system, reverse osmosis or filtration system. Here is a crack on the slab. They repaired it. That's pretty much how you fix it. It's not structural. Concrete cracks. If you can see here, the concrete has expansion joints. So the expansion joint cracks, but not the concrete. So that's how it's supposed to be. Unfortunately, this one cracked away from the expansion joints. Concrete slab do not have a mind of their own. So to come to the conclusion then of everything that I show you, basically a little bit of electrical they have to do to make sure that the switch on the walls are not one switch for the light, and you need to have a switch for the fan as well. That would be on both ceiling fans, the one in the living room and the one over here in the master. The rest of the exterior, like I said, the retaining wall that might be needed, a address number on the house, and in the bathroom, in the other bathroom, the mirror and the vanity or the shelves of medicine cabinets. The rest of it will be on the report, and there'll be a little bit more than what I have here, but this is just a quick highlight of the important stuff. All right, hope it helps. You call me if you have any questions. Bye-bye.